These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
51. Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Hit hard. On the ground to second. Scope has it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder number 25, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Irvin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adam Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. but he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore with no score. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
So striding in, Brian McCann. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Sent out to center field. Jones looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in now, Ricky Weeks.
Ricky Weeks.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Down and away, ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, That pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Scope is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And at second base, Jonathan Scope. Nobody has a better arm on the pivot than Jonathan Scope. I'll measure anybody with it. He's got a rocket.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in, Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
Standing in now, Irvin Santana. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Ball.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and one. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The 51s are out in front here, 2-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic.
Batting
And at
fifth.
shortstop, Addison Russell. The thing I like about him is his work ethic. When he first got to the big leagues, he didn't throw as well as he does now. He stretched his arm out, and he's playing a really good short. But he also can play some second base. Learned to pivot in basically 2 weeks.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball.
Be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. The 51s are out in front 2-0. Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Melky Cabrera.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1.
No strike.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Brian McCann. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now another 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Anaheim. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ethier's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Wade Miley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Little flare out to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Weeks.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Right fielder number 16, Andre Ethier.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andre Ethier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's Addison Russell, a base hit in his first trip.
Russell.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance. Irvin Santana, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A two-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. He's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in 1 game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The 51s lead it 3-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. And he is in there.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already. Fouling ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Melky
First
Cabrera.
pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Jonathan Scope is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Santana comes set. First pitch on the way. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he falls behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. 5 innings complete. The 51s are out on top 3-0. Richard Blyer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Richard Blyer.
Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Brian McCann.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Beckham gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Weeks. 3rd for 2 at this point. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Right fielder number 16, Andre Ethier.
Ready for another chance. Andre Ethier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Seth Smith is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter, number 1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tim Beckham is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The center fielder number 10.
Adam Jones is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And Ramos will look up and make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Chris Tillman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Heading out toward shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Irvin Santana. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Trumbo has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mancini racing back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones going back, still ranging back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
2-2.
3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Into the box now, Brian McCann.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The 51s are out in front here, 6-0. Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mark Trumbo is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Manny Machado swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back for more. Ready for another shot now. Ricky Weeks. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a swing and a fly ball. Trumbull is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. At the plate, Urban Santana is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Castillo.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Going for strikeout number 15. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore.
3rd baseman, Wade Vaughn.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's into left field. Mancini going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming, here it is. And that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is skied into short left center. Mancini sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Ricky Weeks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Second and third, 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, and this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat, couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off and throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they... J.J. Hardy will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Down 21.
Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Into the windup and the pitch. Tim Beckham stands in as he looks at a called strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. He still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. In there, and it's even at 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes.